Good morning. Welcome to Global Trading Software YouTube channel. I'm Daniel Moore, your host. This is another live day trading session for the morning session here, US Open. We are going to jump right into it since it's the Open. We have a 6-star on the 5-minute right here on the NASDAQ. I'm not jumping into it just yet because I want to see how it's going to react whenever it hits this support level down here. So we're looking for a break down below 301 before we jump in. Now, granted, that was some serious momentum to the downside right here. Kind of interested to see how this next candle is going to form. If you look here on the 1 minute, you'll be able to see that. I mean, it's pretty stout. Like the amount of downward pressure, higher than average volume on this right here. But also today we have the opening range right here, the opening range indicator, XPRAT opening range indicator. I've been messing around, with it, and this thing's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, this thing's pretty awesome. So we're gonna keep an eye on this first 15-minute candle. We're breaking down below 301. It looks like at least pushing 301. So once we break and close below, at least on this 1 minute right here, I will get into this trade. We will be following this 6-star that we have on the 5-minute right here. So we have a 5-star, 6-star sequence going on, which is always a good sign, right? That usually means that the pressure to the downside or upside, depending on which one it is, whether it be a 5-star, 6-star buy, 5-star, 6-star sell, there's usually some ass behind it. So we're gonna see how this pans out. The opening range gold trade got me a little bit this morning. Now it was upwards. It was upwards movement, right? Breaking out the top of the 5-minute right here. You can see it on the 5-minute right here. It broke out the top of it. I got in it, and now we see that we're coming down to the downside right here. So it got me for about $300. But I mean, again, you got to look at just like Paul was talking about this morning on the Discord, that you got to find reasons not to get into a trade. So I did not, I guess, find a good enough reason not to get into this trade right here. Break out above the European, break out above the US Open. And I was like, all right, freaking let's do this thing. But it had other plans, right? So we are hitting down here on, there we go. We're breaking down below. I'm selling one, looking for a decent, there we go. That was quick. Probably should have stayed in that one just a little bit long, but remember I talked yesterday about targets, right? You want to make sure you have your individual targets set up, right? At least in the opening portion of it, because you really don't ever know how much you have going into something, how much momentum there's going to be. So you'll see that I am, I'm back up $10. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Well, right on then. I guess that was okay. Cool. Well, we're square after the gold mishap this morning. I say mishap. That was my fault for not finding a good reason not to get into the trade. But it's also, I mean, looking at this, like, there was a reason not to get into it up here, right? And then a breakdown below. That was going to be my my minimum standard to break down below that support area right here. Now, if we continue to the downside, which I mean, it could very well do. I mean, the next area that I would be interested in would be a breakdown below 65, breakdown below 65 for a re-entry. Now, if you're looking at the manager here, the manager is telling you to stay in this trade. So if you got in this trade on this 6-star right here, the theory behind this is to hop into the trade either one tick below. So we would be in, let's see, that 6-star came in at 37.75. So at 37.50 would actually be our entry if there was nothing but fresh air down here, right? But and if that's the way that you wanted to do it, I mean, that's not wrong for you to get in. However, you need to do your due diligence. You need to make sure that you're doing everything that you can as the operator to look left and make sure you're not trading into any kind of support or resistance, right? So you never go long into resistance. You never go short into support. And that is how you preserve yourself as a trader. So we're going to wait on this 15-minute opening range right here on the NQ. And I've taken off pretty much everything but the algo, and the range here, the EMA cloud, right? So that way we got a really bare chart, but we still have some sort of understanding of where crucial support and stuff like that is for this movement. Once this 15-minute candle closes, it's going to be interesting because these opening ranges are no joke, right? Yesterday it was 200 and some change ticks for the opening range trade. So we'll glance through here real quick, check out the ES. The ES took a dip this morning as well. However, we've got the 6-star on the 1 minute. Doesn't look like we really covered that much ground on the dip. I say we didn't cover too much ground, but it looks like we did cover quite a bit of ground here on this dip from this 6-star candle right here. Let's see here. So we're looking at 610.50 to about 4 points, 4 total points. So I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. 4 points was that $50 a point, so it's $100, right, for a single contract. Is that right? So $12.50, yeah, $12.50 is $50 per point. So $200. My bad. Excuse me, $200. YM. Also, we got a 6-star sell. See here on this 3 minute here, you're looking at sorry, let me move these over here. On this 3 minute, you're looking at the 6-star and the candle after that, and it's literally right there, right? But then you have this crucial support zone right here at 653, a reason not to get into the trade, right? You will find yourself saving yourself a whole lot of heartache if you can find a reason not to get into this trade. The gold, let's see here, we're still within this opening range here. It did pop out the bottom, so it would have, if you had your stop set correctly, then it would have triggered that stop down here. Now we're looking for a breakout the upside as well, so keep an eye on that one. Let's see your oil. Oh my gosh, they were talking about, I saw this pop up on my news feed about they're pricing a full halt of all air travel into oil prices now or something. I don't know. That's beyond me. But everybody seems to be pretty fearful of this Omicron variant or whatever. I mean, I just feel like they're just grasping for names, right? Like naming a hurricane, Omicron sounds like something out of a Transformers movie to me. So, but anyway, so all right, now that we got like everything kind of set up, we've done a little bit of a walkthrough of what we're looking for this morning. I'm going to go through the spiel. If you see anything that you are interested in learning more about, you can go to the Global Trading Software website, which is, the link is in the description of this video right here. You can go to it. You can look around, poke around, find these things that you're going to see here. They got the day trading bundle available that has everything. You got the divergence cloud, you have the EMA cloud, you have the XBRAT algo, and you have the harmonics. Then you also have the manager available. You have a cradle to the grave bundle that has the manager and the algo together in that bundle. You, you also have a couple of 6-month trials that you can look into. So I mean, it's fantastic to have auto traders available that literally will do all the hard work for you. They take all the guesswork out. All you have to do is open up your system and sign in the morning, and the auto trader does the rest. And you can look on the website, and they have a journal that keeps track of their wins and losses, and you will see that it has a very consistent win rate, just like the XBRAT system itself. Right, when used correctly, when used within the rule set, you're looking at an 80%, 80%, no joke, win rate on this with this system right here. So if you see anything today that you're like, I'd like to check that out, or I'd like to try that, click on the link in the description of this video. It'll take you where you need to go to be able to make a purchase, or you can join our Discord. All right, Damien's going to throw the link in the description of this video as well. And from there, I want you guys to go, and I want you to join this Discord. Right? I mean, this Discord is 100% free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's just something that we want y'all to be a part of. We want you guys to be invested in learning more and bettering yourselves. Right? There are almost 250-ish members now. I think 228. So we're on our way to 250. And every single one comes from a different background. Every single person in there comes from a different side of the globe, different area, and everybody has a different, unique outlook on the market, and things affect them differently. So we share a lot of knowledge there at that Discord. So definitely take a chance, take a moment. It's not really a chance. You don't have to take a chance for that one. Take a moment, go to the Discord, join up, and just say, hey, all right, Paul is available in there. Damien's available in there. I'm available in there. It's really a great resource, especially if you're a newcomer to trading, or you decide that you want to buy this system. It's a great place to get around other people that are using the system, and figure out what things they're doing with it, how they're doing with it. Also, if you're on the fence about it, that's a great place to go to pick somebody else's brain about what they think about it. But there's also what this YouTube channel is for right here, right? To provide you with knowledge, and kind of give you a outside view of this system and how it's used. So with that said, we're going to continue to dive into this awesome day here. Excuse me. What a hectic morning. I'm going to tell you right now, what a hectic morning. I actually had the kids' lunches packed and had them all ready before the buses came. And I mean, we were done about 15-20 minutes before the buses came, right? And we still almost missed my daughter's bus this morning, just because it was just oh man, my youngest had no desire to put any clothes on this morning. It was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. You would have thought that I just kicked his puppy. So yeah, and then I got pulled over on the way to the babysitter to drop the youngest one off. Luckily, it was one of the guys that works with me, so he cut me some slack because I was doing like 30 over. Okay, maybe not 30 over, maybe 20 over. That's still pretty bad. All right, gold looking. I see a 4-star buy just popped up. Looks like we're coming up to the top of this range here. This is the opening range. This thing is awesome. Let's take a look at this. All right, so This right here is your opening range indicator, right? I mean, it's actually called the session range indicator. So you have the European gold pit open right here. Boom. This is the first 5-minute candle, right? And then you have the New York gold pit open. Boom. First 5-minute candle. And all you're waiting for is a breakout above or below to get into a trade, right? Now, for the opening range trade, your stop will, like, so let's say you hop in up here, right? This is where I hopped in earlier. So you're 91-ish, break out the top, boom. You set yourself a target of so many ticks. That way, hang on a second, get some more alerts here. 6-star buy on the 1 minute. And all right, so it looks like gold's perking up a little bit this morning. However, we're still inside this range right here, which means there's no trade. Look at this. This is a neutral range right here, meaning there is no trade whatsoever. You have a short range right here, and then you have a bullish range right here, right? So if it's green, you're looking for longs. If it's yellow, you're looking for nada, right? You're waiting for it to make up its mind. This is the overall bias of that particular section right here, right? If it's red, you're looking for shorts. You're not looking for longs or anything else. You're straight looking for shorts. So, but yeah, this thing is so cool. It because it does all the get, like, normally you have to wait and then you have to, put one. Gotta oil. All right, so here's the. Hang on, let me get this stuff off here. 5-minute. There we go. All right, so this is the U.S. oil pit open right here, right? Now, remember, they were talking about, Paul was talking about there being a really serious, this area right here is crucial support. That's why he did not take that trade. If you're a member of the Discord, you know that he didn't take that trade this morning, and you know exactly why he didn't take that trade this morning, right? So we're looking for a breakdown below this 67, 70-ish area right here before we would look at getting into the oil short. Now, the bias is a short, right? The tag is short, everything is short. So I would be looking for a short to come up. However, you have to be patient. And that's one thing that I will say that I've had to learn the hard way, is that patience is the only thing that pays. It really is. Patience, and sticking to your rules. Let's see here. So, all right. So on the YM this morning, you got to be real careful, okay? Because this is the New York 15-minute. This is the New York 15-minute right here. Right here. But this is the London session right here, first 15-minute. So be very careful about taking any trades anywhere inside this right here, because what you'll find is that you break out the bottom of this, yes, but then you have this right here. The opening range of the London session will provide support and resistance most of the time. All right, so keep that in mind as you're trading. Okay. But right now we got neutral bias here. We got neutral bias on the. Oh no, we got a bearish bias right here. So definitely keep. Let's see here. I've got to adjust this right here. I did not get a chance to adjust all of my. There we go. Got London and New York Stock Exchange. Check. All right, so we have these sessions right here. See how they overlap just a little bit? Like this provided some sort of level of support, right? Just keep that in mind for the future, okay? Now, we're going to continue to keep an eye on this stuff. All right, so the NASDAQ is showing a short, right? It's showing a short. This is the first 15-minute candle right here with the 5-star. Now we're looking for sustained downward movement below this critical area right here at 16,300. All right? If we can stay down below that, then we're looking for our next area. On the 15-minute chart, I would say the next area would probably be 16,206 ish, right here where it touches tops, bottoms. Right here, it shows that it has developed into a pretty decent support resistance zone right here. So we'll throw a guide right here, just kind of give ourselves a reference. If you're curious as to what system I'm using, this is Motive Wave. These red and blue dots right here that you see are not part of the XBRAT system, but they are part of the Motive Wave. It just throws up a general support resistance area based on the last 20 candles that pop up. So pretty cool feature. Let's see here. I'm going to keep a close eye on everything this morning with this new variant and everybody being kind of freaked out about all of it. I mean, we could see some dips, but we just gotta stay patient, not force a trade, make sure that the trade comes to us, and when we see it, make sure it meets all of our requirements to get into it, and then go from there. Because I'm not in a hurry to lose money. This is my second round with the $150,000 earn to trade gauntlet. First round I passed with the XBRAT system. Once I resigned myself to the fact that it requires following the rules as they are laid out. And then finding reasons not to get into trades. Once I was able to grasp that concept, it really didn't take long at all to pass it. And I started using real money, and I was, I lost my noodle. I lost my mind and just kind of went off the deep end and was trading, throwing trades on, and I experienced some success and thought I got it. I understood it all, right? And very quickly did I realize that I did not. And so I had to restart, took some time off, took a week or two off from trading, and just tried to regain mental control, because I signed up for a $50,000 gauntlet after the $150,000 that I failed. And I realized that I was just revenge trading, just trying to get back into it. And I wasn't doing what needed to be done as far as following the rules. I was trying to force trades. I was taking stupid trades. So I just took some time off, and, the Black Friday sale that they had going on was 50% off all the gauntlets. So I was able to restart the 150,000, and here we are. And we're going to do it right this time. And right now I am up $241.72. Yesterday, if you were with me yesterday, you saw the opening range trades, and that if they were, so the opening range came up, it broke out the top, ran for like 220 ticks, okay, and then take your profit, and then it came back down and broke out the bottom, and then it went for another. So it was overall profit yesterday was between $1,800 and $2,100, but there was a small, we'll call it a technical error on my part, where I had asked Motive Wave about transferring the money that I'd paid for the license for the basic up to the next step up, so I could get the alerts. And they just voided out the whole transaction, so it wouldn't let me put on a trade on my actual trading account. So today we are trading with real money today. Well, we're trading towards the gauntlet today. So far I'm not getting any alerts. I guess we need to wait and see. Let me pull up the economic calendar today. I want to say that there was a little bit of interesting things that we needed to keep an eye on today. Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, and this is early morning. All right, so non-farm employment change came out, and then we've got manufacturing. Okay, so we've got, so Powell is going to testify in 4 minutes at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock Eastern time, right? And then they also have manufacturing, ISM manufacturing, and then in the next 33 minutes, so at 10:30 Eastern, you've got crude oil inventories. And then you've got Beige Book at 2 o'clock Eastern this afternoon. And then you've got some Australian news coming out around 7:30 Eastern tonight. So that'll be during the Globex session. So just some things to keep in mind. And this is why I like this opening range, right? Because you see this giant candle forming right here, right? But if you look down here, you're still right in the smack middle of this opening range right here. Like you're looking for a short, you're not looking for a long. So you wait for the short. And that is how that goes. That's how we're going to do that. Let's look at the ES here. Neutral still down here. And if you guys are having trouble seeing my screen, please let me know. That way I can make it larger. I like to see all my different time frames: 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. Okay, and that kind of helps keep me straight as far as my support resistance zones go. Because what I found is that a support and resistance zone on the 1 minute may not be as prominent as you think, right? So yeah, I mean, you're looking for a bounce, but if you see it on the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, and the 15 minute, it's a very critical zone, right? So just keep that in mind. And for the indexes, you have the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. For your metals, it's 1, 3, and 5. For oil, it's 1, 3, and 5 also. So nothing super spectacular about the oil yet. I mean, it showed a short coming in and then it broke out the top, but you're not looking for a long, you're looking for a short, right? And it's still looking for a short. So you're not going to take a long that comes out of there because it's showing short. Simple, right? Simple. And I swear I'm on the wrong silver chart because it does not look right. But let's see here. Gold popped out the top. Oh, excuse me. Popped out the top again. However, still showing neutral. It's still showing neutral. And until it transitions to a green cloud right here, we're not going to be taking anything on that gold. Also, we would want to break above the 93 right there. All right. I mean, see, like any person would go, oh, it's going up, I'm doing it. However, I have knowledge that this is just an average accumulation candle, that this is a lower than average upwards moving candle, lower than average upwards moving candle. This might be higher than average. However, you can see that there's not a whole lot of the way that the manager works is it gives you the volume of the candles previous, right? So you have higher than average downward moving candles, right? They are distribution candles. And then you have a whole bunch of, and the cyan dot up top is what tells you that it is a higher higher than average, right? And then you have all these navy blue dots on the bottom showing you lower than average. If it doesn't have a dot at all, it's completely and totally average, right? And then, so you got lower than average, you got average, lower than average, lower than average, and you have one higher than average candle right here, right? But is it a one-hit wonder, or is it changing direction, right? And the way that we're going to be able to know that is if it breaks out the top of this opening range down here and transitions to a green. Also, you have your 6 stars. Where are they? We're not getting any stars right now. So, I mean, this could be a fake breakout. You just have to be patient. Have to be patient. And Powell is talking. Powell must be talking. All right. So, our RTY is showing a good, it shows 6-star buy on the 1 minute, so 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, but still showing a neutral on the 15 minute opening range right here. Got to be patient. Got to be patient. Got to be patient here. I will be patient. I can promise you that, because my goal is to experience continued success. And in order to do that, I have to find a good reason not to get into it. All right, so this is the second higher than average candle. However, it is, excuse me. So you have accumulation, a regular upwards candle is higher than average. You have a 6-star higher than average accumulation candle as well, right into this resistance zone. Okay, right into that resistance zone. Now, mind you that as soon as it gets up to the top of this range right here, this 403 area, it's going to be problematic. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Add my manager to this right here so that I can get my color coordination on my candles going, because it does give you a different candle setup than what normally you get, right? So it tells you what's accumulation, what's distribution, gives you the higher than average, lower than average volume candles in it. Definitely useful. Okay. Also, it'll keep you in a trade. So let's take, for example, this right here, 5-star, 6-star. That valid trade, 5-star, 6-star. And then you're waiting for a break above this right here. So you essentially got in right here at 313, right? Topped out at 403, and then you're coming back down. However, this cloud right here is what keeps you in the trade, right? Came back down below your entry right here just a little bit. Made you sweat for 10 points, right? So you were down $200 per contract. Then you bounce, right, back up, bounce down below on a 6-star sell, but you're still in the trade, right? If you're following this on the 15 minute. Now, it's really easy to lose track because the 15 minute is where you do your swing trading, right? So your session to session trades, or your extended trades, you're prepared to take some heat, because there's a lot of fluctuation that goes into these right here. So you can actually change your management settings to conservative, right, on the larger time frames if you're going to do swing trading. So you got your intraday swing trade, and then you have your long-term swing trades, right? So definitely something cool about this manager here. Switch back over to the moderate setting, which is what it originally comes in on. If you're trying to be aggressive with stuff, that's what you want. It's what you do on the higher time frames, or you could switch it to aggressive after a nice parabolic move, right? So let's take for example this right here. Did we break out the top of gold yet? Yes, we did. Now we have a Green, 6-star, 5-star, 6-star, boom. All right, so we broke out the top of this. Now, in an effort to remain fair and following the rules, right, we're looking at this 6-star that is above this breakout, and it's above this resistance area right here, right? Let's wait until it gets over the top of this, so 94.2, and then we will look at getting in on that, okay? Since it is a 6-star, we're going to follow the rules of the 6-star and wait until it goes one tick above that 6-star candle to get into the trade. You could do the opening range, however, right into this resistance area right here. I'm really skeptical. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm really skeptical. Not only because it's right into this resistance right here, but look back here. This resistance has played hell over since last night, or since the start of the session, right? So it's hit and then rejected, right? Welcome to December, by the way. Golly, that'll mess you up. It is December. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. So he's back over here to the NAS. And we hitting some resistance right here. Now I'm looking for the break and close above the at least this local 67, but it looks like 70-ish. I'm sorry, 80-ish. 80-ish is going to be the it's going to be the problematic one right there. As you can see over the course of the evening session, it really it hurt. It was rejecting off of that a whole lot, right? But given whatever Powell is saying right now, we're not trying to figure out why it's doing what it's doing. We're just trading what it is doing, right? So this is a nice 6-star, right? But we're right into this resistance right here. I'm skeptical again of taking anything into that right there. Also, we're still inside this opening range, right? We're still inside this opening range. Nothing crazy, and it's still showing that we should be going short. So let's do what everything is telling us to do, because we want to make sure that whatever trade we do get into today ends in a profit. So yeah, it's showing upwards movement. However, we're still inside of that opening range, which is never a good trade to take. Even though it is a 6-star, right? Take your chances, but you're never 100% sure. Whereas if you wait until you get some sort of breaking out above, right? You're definitely going to be giving yourself more opportunity for success if you do that, because you want fresh air, right? You want fresh air. So let's look back here. So once we break over, let's say 403, break over 403. Next is 438. So you have about 30 points right there. So you got 30 or between 30 and 40 points. I would say more on the 30 side than the 40 side. About 30 points worth, right? So, and knowing that, you can set yourself a target, right? If it breaks out and just keeps on freaking running, okay, but you still took your profit and you made gains for the day, right? And that's every if I can transmit one thing across this show, is to don't swing for the fences every time you step up to the batter's plate, or every time you step up to the batter's box. Okay, if you swing for the fences, you're going to lose more often than not, right? Keep your eye on the ball and wait for the right pitch. If you're a baseball fan, if you're not a baseball fan, I don't know what to tell you, but just be patient. Be patient and wait on everything everything to come together. Okay. And I mean, don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. Okay. So you go to a store. Let's see here. Cool. If you go to a store, you're looking at uh, buying something. You go buy a car. Some salesman comes and starts pushing you into something. You're gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna do that, right? Because you're not really in a hurry to give them your money because they're being pushy about it, right? Why would you treat it any differently in this case right here, right? Be patient. Let it come to you. Who knows? They may come off some money on that car before you decide you want to buy it. All right, so we got a 6-star, 5-star, 6-star on the 3-minute NQ right here. However, we are still inside of this. Opening range right here, which again, I'm not going to push a trade into that right there. Just not smart, I don't think. So we are going to take our time. And check it out. That's why I was waiting right there. This is the gold right here. Look at that rejection off of that area again, and then it's going back down. Oil, what's oil doing? Nothing. Natural gas. I wish natural gas had like a pit open, and I think it does, but this is an elusive beast, natural gas. All right, so again with the rejection on the NASDAQ coming down with some effort here, still inside of this opening range. Man. Nothing to do but be patient. Nothing to do but be patient. And that's totally cool. I'm totally cool with being patient today. Let's see here. If you're out there watching, shoot a message, say hey, let me know you're not just lurking in the shadows out there. Nice to know I'm not alone on the internet. Just kidding. This could turn out to be an interesting day. I wish I could figure out a way to like broadcast Powell and what he's saying and how it's like causing things to move. That'd be really interesting to watch. But so right here on the bias indicator right here showing the neutral bias. What's going on, Paul? How are you, sir? Fantastic work on this session on the session ranges right here. This thing is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. How'd you fare today with your yeah, you said it was slow. It is pretty slow. It is pretty slow. However, it is what it is. And thank God. Thank God. Let's see here. What do we got here? All right. The YM broke out the top here. The YM broke out the top of the range right here. Looking to see what it's going to do. All right. So then this is going to be pretty it's going to be pretty stiff area right here. 947. So keep an eye on that. Also, we don't have any star confirmations here. Let's see here. So Paul's got some pictures up on the Discord showing the range breakout charts. Let's take a look at them real quick here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Here we go. This is the Discord right here. Show you guys real quick while we're kind of in limbo here. As you can see, he's very active in here. We're lots of discussion going on, even between Paul and other members right here. Then you got this right here. He takes screenshots and puts them up here for us to take a look at and kind of gauge for the next time that we find ourselves in a situation similar, right? So oil, he was putting up the support and resistance zones. He'll tell you what your chart needs to look like at the beginning of the session, or before the session begins, shall I say. And it's really just a benefit just to be a part of it. Even if you're not using any of the expat software or anything like that, you're still going to get a lot from it. Just because, our goal is not to, to sell you on any of this stuff. It sells itself. We don't have to do that, right? We want you to better yourself as a trader. That's it. That's all we want, is for you to grow your knowledge and be a better trader, because all of us understand that trading has a way of changing circumstances for people. And if it can change your circumstances, then we want you to be able to do that. Change your family circumstances, change your own circumstances. And the best way to do that is through knowledge, right? You can find all that knowledge on our Discord channel. You can find a lot of knowledge on our Discord channel. Connect with some folks maybe in the same country as you are, same area, same region, same state, and make great friends. Hold each other accountable to stick it to the rules, and you will be surprised. You will be surprised at the results. Still looking pretty sad. We might have only taken the one trade today, and that's fine. I'll take $10 after the gold failed the failed opening range trade on the gold, but because I did not look hard enough for a reason not to get into that trade, right? Now you see on gold right here, 5 minute, we have a green looking for longs, not looking for shorts, right? So if it breaks out the bottom of this, I'm waiting for it to come on down just a hair and show some commitment before getting into a gold trade. We need some star power back up as well. Star power. Oil, not looking very promising right there. Still looking for shorts on oil too. ES looking pretty good. Look at it. Looking pretty good on the ES. Okay. Don't forget, you got some critical zones coming up if you're in the ES trade, right? You got some areas of importance, areas to watch coming up. Let's see here. I would say right in here would probably be the start from the zone from 644 to the top of 649. That's gonna be a stiff one right there. So keep an eye on that. Now we got something going on with oil. 6-star buy on oil right into resistance. So that's a no-go. Also, you have your still looking for shorts on this opening range right here. So keep that in mind as well. I'm just going to continue to keep our eyes open and see what we can see here. The NASDAQ's fizzling, trading sideways. ES is really the only thing that's got a little bit of an uptick to it. Slow and steady. That's always good. All right, so if you were following the 6-star on this, you got a 6-star on the 1 minute and the 3 minute, right? So we talked about that at the beginning of the session. Catching 6 stars in sequence, like 4, 5, 6-star, or 6-star on multiple time frames on your. So you start with a 6-star on your 1 minute, You get a 6 star in your 3 minute, you get a 6 star in your 5 minute. That's all confirmation that the movement is picking up steam, right? So, and then Powell said something. He said something wrong right there. He definitely said something wrong. Oh man, gosh, dog. Somebody asked the right question. We can really just kind of watch the chart and see how his testifying is going, right? Um, I don't pretend to understand all that goes into the market and what makes it move, but there are buyers and sellers, and right now it looks like they said something that the sellers uh, liked and the buyers didn't like. So I say sellers liked. I don't know. There's a lot of selling going on. They're still waiting on some sort of 6 star confirmation. If you look at the 15-minute right here, and I know that candle looked nice and juicy. It looked so good, like, oh, it's going down, right? Before I got a hold of this system, that's exactly how I thought. Oh, it's going down. Wow, that's a nice candle going down. It's going to continue going down, and it might. You don't know that. But you have all of this chop right here, right here, that has done nothing but just provide this bounce right here, this 295 area. That's going to be a problem, right? But regardless of any of that, you're looking at this range indicator right here, and you're looking for a breakout of the bottom of this to really confirm that push. NQ 6-star sell on the 1 minute right into support. Don't short into support. If I could get back all the money I've lost shorting into support, I would have passed the gauntlet and I would be up, I don't know, maybe $100,000 by now if we go back to the beginning. So, yeah. But you see this critical support area on the 15-minute right here. So definitely keep an eye on that. Right here. It's 302. Seems like it's bounced off of that this year. 1, 2, well, here before that. Yep. You look back here, bounce off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely a big support area right now. At least it's playing that game for us. Got a 6-star right here. Remember on the oil. Now we're looking at some upwards movement here. Still showing that we're looking for shorts on the oil pit, or on the oil pit open here. And then looking for a transition over to a buy. Could be coming up soon. Let's see here. Could be coming up soon. I would probably be looking for it to change over after this candle closes. If you give looking at the bias down here, it might turn over. And if it does, cool. If it doesn't, okay, no problem. Still plenty of other avenues for us to look. See here, gold bouncing around inside of that range right there. And it's almost like there's not a whole lot of volume going on. But I don't pretend to understand the inner workings of everything, right? YM going into chop. ES going into chop. NQ still like, and see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Previously, I would be like, oh my gosh, it's going to keep going down. Yes. No, it did not go down. It's here 12 points. 10. It went down 10 points from the bottom of that last candle, right? You got to be careful. You got to make sure that you're trying to find a reason not to get into the trade. I mean, it's your money. You don't want to just make it rain, You want to grow it. You want to make it worth something, right? Not that the dollar's worth a whole lot right now. I don't know. Inflation. I don't know how that works. Let's see here. Oil. That's a nice pop. Look at that. That is a nice pop on oil. Let's see here. So yeah, let's look at this. I mean, I wouldn't be looking for a long just yet either. I would still be looking for a short based on this right here. Your bias down here is changing over. Lower than average volume, lower than average volume. Now you've got a 6-star on the 3-minute right here. So your time frames, your time frames, the 6 stars on your higher time frames are starting to come into play here. So that's definitely something to keep an eye out on. Okay, if you're looking for oil, there it is. Looking for gold. Okay, so I've resigned myself to no gold trades today, and that's how that's going to go. Maybe no more trades at all today. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see. No hurry to do anything crazy. Hope you guys are having a fantastic trading day and that you're able to, retain, some of this information that's coming out at you. However, you can always go back and watch it again if you really want to, if I'm that entertaining, that is. So yeah, also, you know what? Let's take a look at the website real quick. Let's take a look while we're waiting on something crazy cool to happen here. We'll go to pull this up real quick. Boom. All right. So when you come to the, let me see here. So when you come to the website, right, you're going to see this right here. You have all of these different platforms that you can use with the software. It's what the software is compatible with. Okay. So for me, I have Motive Wave, right? But there's going to be some different products available for different platforms, right? So you've got all of this different stuff right here. The expert range breakout right here, available for $349. Cradle to the Grave bundle. That's what I was talking to you about. Right at just under $1,000 for that, and I mean, it's so worth it, folks. Come on, I mean, I'm telling you, it's so worth it. You got the manager right here. So the Cradle to the Grave is let's see if we can get it open real quick. It is the expat algo and the manager right there. Okay, so you have these are really the only two things that you're going to need as far as your trading goes. If you're bare bones, right? If you're bare bones, that's what you're going to need. So then you have your breakout stuff, roller coaster. There's just a ton of different indicators that you can get on here. Some of them you may prefer more than others, right? Let's see here. You got forex stuff. You got crypto stuff, and then here's the day trading bundle that I was talking about, right? This has the algo, the divergence cloud, the harmonic pattern, and the EMA cloud right there. So you get all of this right here in this bundle. I want to say that they were having a, oh no, they have it offered. They have 20% off on that thing right now. 20% off on it. So definitely go to the website. The link is in the description of this video. Go check it out. I mean, you're not gonna get in trouble just going to check it out. Let's see here. All right, Paul, take it easy, my friend. Oh man, that's right, live webinar this afternoon. All right, so y'all make sure to check that out. Do you have a link for the webinar, sir? Or is it going to be on the YouTube channel? Very slow day today. Very slow day today. So essentially, we were able to recoup some losses from this morning. No biggie. Ending the day in the green, even if it is by $10. Who cares? Got a 5-star, still inside this range right here. Oil, and all right. So now we're transitioning over into a neutral bias here for the oil. Keep an eye on that. We got some downwards pressure now. Maybe we're gonna finally see a short come into play here. But it's all about being patient. It really, really is. ES, YM, ES, NQ. I love the NASDAQ. I just love it. It's such a fast mover. It's unreal. It really is my favorite, if there is such a thing as a favorite. Let's see here. We're going to, I guess, just kind of keep an eye on all this stuff. I mean, I apologize. It's such an uneventful day, everyone. But sometimes it's just like that. And that's all right. That's all right. We got our $10. $10. I can dig it. 6-star sell on oil now. Boom. What are we looking at? 6-star sell on oil. Let's wait. You got to wait for that breakdown below 67.55. Because you're going short right into support right here if you take it just below this range breakout. So you have to be smart about it. Looking for 67.55 breakdown below. So right about here. And can we see something with the NASDAQ? Maybe. I don't know. Still looking at a Still looking at a bearish bias. This is also a really cool indicator that they have available. It is a bias indicator, right? So it tells you the overall outlook, the overall opinion of the market based on buys and sells, right? It's really, really great. All right, so you know what? I mean, we may not be taking a dadgum trade at all. This is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, but that's okay, I guess. Yesterday we had some great movement, and I guess it just needed a break today. Old natty gas. Such a weird mover. Such a weird mover. All right, well, we'll give it another couple of minutes here, and if we don't see anything, then we're just gonna go ahead and call it. No sense in sitting here staring at this computer all day, forcing trades or seeing something that's not there. You know what I mean? Today may just be one of those flat type days. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow they have jobless claims and all that stuff. So, I mean, could be a better day tomorrow. I'm only working till midnight tonight. That's why I'm up early enough this morning. I don't have to go to work at 6. I got to go to work at noon today. We got some SWAT tryouts coming up, and I got to go get some stuff ready for that. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. YM, I guess YM was probably the most vivacious, shall we say, of the opening ranges today. Everything else just kind of puttered out. See, this oil, man. This is blowing my mind. Oil rebounding off of that bounce off of the top of the. Look at it, bounce right off the top of it, boing, and then back up. So now we're sitting around 68, 27, 28. That area right there. Well, good. Gold. Got a signal for gold. 6-star on gold. Out the top end of the range. Now we've rejected off of this area right here. I don't know how many freaking times today. So we're gonna wait for a breakout above that right there. We have to, because I mean, without that, there is no trade. Worst part about working night shift is your body doesn't know if it's breakfast time or dinner time. I'm starving. I'm not starving. I'm just hungry. I could eat. Probably a whole lot. Let's see here. All right, well. Let's see here. Watching paint dry. And it's not really providing any awesome content, Not that I'm here to entertain, but it is always nice to have something to show you, like as far as it doing its job. And if you think about it, yes, everything together has done its job today, right? It has kept us. Yes, here we'll look back at this trade right here. So we had this. Was it this 5-star? Yes. So the 6-star right here. Boom. We had the 6-star right here, and then we took the dip. Right, took it for I want to say 15 points, so it was right at $300. 300. Yes, $310 because I was 300 down, so $310 is what we came up with. And that was the only thing that we did. So we took the 6-star and the breakdown below the London session right there, and that's it so far. And Mr. Powell's having his way with the market, trying to keep everybody calm, cool, and collected. And oh wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? Oh man, look at that! Look at that! We got some momentum here. What do we got? What do we got? Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. This is looking good here. Oh man, he said something really bad. He said something really bad. I wish I was listening to that right now. That'd be so great. Probably talking about more tapering. All right, so we're probably going to be picking up a 6-star off of this, a 6-star sell off of that one right there. I mean, the volume on that thing has got to be ripping. There's the RTY 6-star sell. Well, we did not pick up the 6 star for that. We did get a 6 star sell on RTY 1 minute, which, I mean, I guess any breakdown below 2, well, so you're still looking for a long here, so maybe not so much on that. But this NASDAQ right here, we have a, hang on, cut this thing off. Yeah, see, I don't get it, but I don't have to understand. All I know is that this range breakout right here has kept me from taking any trades today. Yes, I'm okay. You know what? An even day is better than a red day. I'll take that over losing money any day of the week. So he quickly recovered whatever it is that he said wrong. But anyway, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and call it. I thought that may turn into something. However, I was wrong. Looks like we're just going to be bouncing sideways today. And if that's the case, that's fine. But I'm not going to sit around and hope for, or I say hope for, and will a trade into existence. I'm not seeing anything but a bunch of sideways shenanigans right now. So I'm going to call it a day. So, and I know that maybe today wasn't the best example of how to use the software, but then again, it kind of was, because with this new range breakout right here, you know what trades you're looking for. You're looking for longs, or you're looking for shorts, or you're not looking for trades at all. And today we're looking for shorts, but it just won't get down below that opening range. And if it's not down below that opening range, it doesn't qualify for a short. You don't take the short, right? We took the short out of the London session on a 6 star right here, and that was it. That was the only thing that we did, and that was on the opening range candle itself. Okay, so I mean, this is literally the 8:30 candle. Boom, 6 star. It started coming down. Jump on it. Once it broke down, took $310 off of it, and that was it. Right? No sense in rushing anything else. But the whole system is designed to do two things: maximize your profits and minimize your losses, all while being consistent, right? You can consistently do that if you pay attention to the rules, and you look left, and you find what you need to find your support, resistance, and find reasons not to get into trades, right? You don't take every 6 star trade. You don't. You find reasons not to, and for those that you can't find a reason not to get into it, it's just going to be a nice winner. Okay, so check out the website. Link is in the description of this video. Join the Discord. You won't be sorry. Nobody's going to try to push anything on you. We just want you to be a part of the community. And if you have a ton of knowledge, we want to share in your knowledge. We want you to share your knowledge with us, right? Because we can all continue to learn and grow together. So join the Discord. Make sure you smash that like button on these videos. I know that today may have not been one that's worthy of a thumbs up, but you know what? It definitely helps the channel out, and we appreciate it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, and I guess I'll go get ready and go into work early. So you guys have a fantastic day, and safe trading. Be patient. Okay. See y'all later.